The world is a mirror, forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself. Reality is a mirror, and in order to shift your reality, change your reality, you must do what I'm going to share with you in this video. I'm going to share with you the mirror principle, and it's so powerful once you completely understand this concept. Very selected few deeply understand this method, this principle, and this is why I am making this video, because I want you to be able to get this completely so that you can shift your own reality, change your own reality. If you don't do this, your reality will never change. A lot of people talk about this, but very few understand this. This is why it is important you pay close attention to this video. And I'm also going to share with you an exercise that is going to give you the clarity on how to shift your reality. So the mirror principle, in order to understand this, I want you to visualize yourself in a mirror. When you're looking at the mirror, when you smile, what does mirror do? It reflects you smiling. Exactly that. Whatever you are doing, that's what the mirror is reflecting. So the mirror is mere reflection of who you are. This is exactly how the world functions. The world is only mere reflection of who you are. Whatever you perceive, whatever you observe, that's what gets reflected back to you. But I'm going to go even deeper for you to understand exactly how this works. So when the mirror smiles at you, being complete reflection of you, it is showing how you are in that moment. It's a mere perception and reflection. So what perception do you have about yourself is the reflection that you see outside of you. So your perception of you is what is being reflected outside of you. So if the world perceive you in a certain way, is because you have been perceiving yourself in that way. It is a mere reflection. This is why mirror principle is powerful, because it is just a reflection. And to understand the depth of it, you have to understand if the world is responding to you in a certain way. It is really showing the reflection of how you see yourself within you. So if you see yourself in a certain way that you may not be consciously doing, so it may not be something you are aware of, but yes, something you perceive yourself in a certain way, and the world reflects that perception. So in order to change the perception of the world or what is being reflected in the world, you have to change yourself in a way to shift the reality that you are observing. Most people want to change the outside. They want to change the environment. They want to change the outside, but they forget themselves. They forget the reflection that they see outside of them is the mere perception of who they think they are is being reflected outside. So if you feel dissatisfied with the world, if you are dissatisfied with your job and you hate your job, you dislike your job, the mirror is only going to reflect what you feel. What you feel within It will take that instruction and it will create that image outside of you to reflect how dissatisfied you are. It does not question your judgment, it does not question your beliefs, it does not question your identity, it just reflects the dissatisfaction that you're feeling about the reality that you're observing. It is only reflecting that dissatisfaction. So if you hate your job, it is going to reflect more and more reason to hate your job. It is a mere reflection. If you hate or dislike or in pain in your relationship, it is going to completely reflect the reason why you are in pain in your relationship. It is a mere reflection of what you are observing. This is where the mirror principle becomes powerful, because it's not about what you're observing outside. It is actually, you have to turn that and look within. That's where the shift can happen, is when you start observing your within reality, your inner reality. That's how you can shift and change the outside realities, because outside reality is mere reflection of your inner reality. The dissatisfaction that you feel in yourself inside, it is reflecting outside. It is a mere reflection. So changing the dissatisfaction to satisfaction is going to shift reality that you observe outside, because it is mere image. It's like a projection. It's a mere projection of how you feel. When we go to cinema, the movie is being projected on the bigger screen, and that's what we are observing when we are watching a movie. So see yourself as a projector. So you are a projector that is projecting. So whatever you're projecting, that's what you are going to see. This is why you cannot change the projection of what you see. You have to change the projector, the movie that is playing inside. That's what needs to be changed in order to change the projection of that movie. So if you would like to be more satisfied in life, if you would like to be more blissful, if you would like to be more happy, you must change the movie inside the projector. You are the projector and movie is being played inside you. You have to shift that first before your outside reality, what you're observing, for that to change. So you may ask, how do I change the projector and the movie that is playing? I may not be aware of what movie is being played. And this is where I'm going to share a few things. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do, simply to close your eyes. I want you to right now just stop and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to see how you see yourself. What is the projection that is within? And you have to be very honest with yourself. How do you see in your inner mirror of who you are? What does that image look like of yourself? As you are visualizing the image that you see of yourself inside, I want you to pay attention to what is this image wearing? How are they feeling? And I don't want you to visualize the happier version or the future version, the highest version. I want you to see the now version, the version you actually believe that you are in this moment. That's what is going to truly reflect. And this is why it is important for you to be honest with yourself. As you have closed your eyes, see how does this image of yourself present itself. Is it happy? Is it sad? Is it damaged? I want you to see what comes up in your all honesty, that how do you view your own self. And this is why the closing of the eyes helps, because you are able to visualize your inner reflection, inner being. How do you see, perceive your own self? And when you can be honest with yourself, how you perceive yourself, you're able to actually write down and really see, this is how I see myself. I see myself somebody who's broke. I see myself somebody who's unhappy. I see myself somebody who always struggled in relationship. I see myself who's always alone, who has to always figure things out on their own. And if that is the perception of me, that's how I see myself, then what is going to be projected outside of me? Exactly that. Now you know why your reality is the way it is, right? Let me talk to you about the mirror cycle. And this is how you change your reality. Most people do not understand this specific thing. And this is where most people get this wrong. People observe their reality as it is, and they form a perception of that reality, and they take that information in, and they feel like their life sucks. And they listen to certain meditation, affirmations, they try to shift their mind, and then they say, okay, no, I do not want this, I want that. Therefore, I'm going to meditate and affirm myself that I am abundant, I am happy, I am blissful. The next day they go back and they start observing their reality again, and they feel sad, they feel unhappy. And then after a few days, they do meditation again, their affirmation, they put themselves in a higher frequency, higher vibration, they feel good. And then they feel good and they see themselves, their future version that is happy and satisfied. They feel really, really good. And then they come back to their reality. They observe their current reality, which is not matching the future version that they embodied and they thought about. And now they're observing their current reality again. So this creates this distortion image of your own self. One day it is happy, one day it is sad. One day it is happy, one day it is sad. So this creates this distortion, and because of this distortion, there's no clarity. The mirror reflects itself in some happiness, some sadness, some happiness, some sadness. It's confused because you are confusing the mirror, the reflection itself, because the observation of the reality and changing the perception with meditation and things, and then coming back to your reality, that's where people go wrong, because they keep switching their perception. And when the perception is keep being switched, you do not get the clear image. The way the mirror cycle works, you have to see yourself. The inner focus has to be so in line with who you want to be. Regardless of the reality that exists right now, the reality may be very challenging and difficult and painful right now, but you have to be obsessed about the image that you believe this is who you are truly, this is where you want to be. The happiest, the healthiest, the abundant, the most beautiful, amazing human being that you see yourself, and you have to be obsessedly focused about this image. Very, very clear image. This is who I am. And this, when you completely, fully believe in this image, forget about everything that's happening outside. Turn your back towards all things that is happening outside. completely turn your back and look at yourself and see yourself in that image, that powerful, abundant, peaceful, fulfilled version of you that is in complete alignment with the version that you want, and that's how you are seeing yourself. Now start acting in this way. Now start dressing in this way. Now start speaking in this way. Now start being in this way. Regardless of your current things that are happening, you just focus on this powerful image of you that you want, that you desire, that has it all, that is the most happiest. And keep focusing on that. This is the only focus you need. As you start doing that and you keep your focus intact on this reality and you do not buy into the reality that you currently have, that's when mirror start reflecting your truth, the reality you are focused on, the truth, the image that you are focused on. And it might show up in certain way. You might see some evidence of the focus that you see, because the response is always delayed. It's not instant. It's delayed response. So you must be obsessed about this inner focus, this inner mirror, that you are reflecting your highest version, that you are believing that it is you in the now, and you're obsessed about it. That's when you start seeing the results. And here's the trick. If you start seeing small results outside of you, of the reflection, what you feel within, do not start saying, oh, everything hasn't changed yet. Life hasn't changed, transformed yet. And you're like, it's just small things, small change. Oh, I manifested $100, or I've spoken to this person who's really, really nice and really authentic. These are the type of people I really, really want. But it's not really shifted my whole life completely. So you start doubting your focus. You start distorting the image again. And if you do that, again, you are missing the trick. The smaller evidence that you're seeing in your reality, be grateful. Use that information. Say, oh my God, it's shifting. Oh my God, it's changing. Oh my God, I can feel it. I can feel myself in that truth because I can see the evidence. Doesn't matter how small the evidence is. And that's how you shift. That's how you change. That's how you transform your own reality through the reflection of your own self. As I said, hope this gave you so much clarity on how to use the mirror principle to change your inner self. Therefore, you change the world which is outside of you, the reflection of you. Other than that, if you would like to heal some of the patterns and triggers and trauma that has been within you, that you are looking to change and heal and transform, then do check out the link below to my Healing Academy and see if that feels like something that's what you need to be your transformed version. Then do check that out. Other than that, like this video if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And may the light in me reaches the light in you.